Dear friends, when you feel forgotten, the story of Joseph in the book of Genesis, chapter 37 to 50, is one of the most powerful stories of perseverance in the Bible. Joseph was his father's favorite son. God gave him dreams that one day he would rise to greatness. But instead of applause, those dreams brought jealousy. His own brothers betrayed him. They threw him into a pit, then sold him as a slave. Imagine the pain, rejected by your own family. In Egypt, Joseph worked faithfully in the house of Potiphar. But even where he did the right thing, he was falsely accused and thrown into prison. Betrayed, forgotten, unfairly treated. Have you ever felt like that? Yet, the Bible repeatedly says something powerful. The Lord was with Joseph, even in the pit, even in slavery, even in prison. Joseph did not allow bitterness to control him. He remained faithful in small responsibilities. In prison, he served. He interpreted dreams. He kept trusting God. Jesus says, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much." Luke chapter 16, verse 10. Years later, God lifted him from prison to the palace. Joseph became second in command in Egypt and saved many lives during a severe famine, including the very brothers who betrayed him. When he finally met them, he said something extraordinary. "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." We all experience Joseph's moments in our lives. When people misunderstand us, when hard work goes unnoticed, when we are treated unfairly, when prayers seem delayed, when we are denied our rights. Sometimes life feels like a pit, sometimes like a prison. But Joseph teaches us three life-changing truths. Firstly, your present situation is not your final destination. Joseph was in a pit, but that was not the end of his story. Your current struggle does not define your future. Secondly, stay faithful in small things. Joseph did not wait for a palace to start serving faithfully. He was responsible even in prison. In daily life, my dear friends, consistency in small duties builds character and prepares us for greater responsibility. Thirdly, God can turn pain into purpose. What others intend for harm, God can transform for growth. Your wounds may become someone else's healing tomorrow. The moral lesson for life: even when life feels unfair, remain faithful, avoid bitterness, and trust God's timing. What feels like a setback today may be preparation for a greater purpose tomorrow. Remember, the pit is not permanent. The prison is not final. God is still writing your story. If this message, my dear friends, inspired you, share it with someone who needs hope today. And subscribe for more motivational stories that strengthen faith in daily life.